What's going on, Royals? Come on in. Let's run our mouth for a quick minute. Come on in, y'all. It never ever fails. This is how it goes down here on the YouTube streets, baby. Come on in, honey. I'm sitting back looking like, what the hell? Okay, Miss Charles, baby. Okay, Jay the one two, a hot mess, baby. What to do, Debonair? Wasn't it Bama Rays? Wasn't it though? I can't. Brooklyn. I'm sitting back looking like, the fuck going on here? Baby. You just seen the Cali? Girl, Jen. Jen talk about what I missed. Girl, hey Sarkonos. Jen, what to do Nefertiti? Baby, Lala done went up there to read a house, baby. She up there cutting up, acting a damn fool, honey. Baby. Hey Firefly. And somebody named Toast had took her up there. Hey, K.A., what's going on, babe? I can't. Y'all know my voice said, what the hell going on up there? That's what I said. What the hell going on up there? Y'all out here acting a fucking fool on election day. Y'all don't sit y'all motherfucking asses down some damn well. Baby, hey, Miss Hall. Danny, hey, Pumpkin. You can't keep up, girl. Hey, Fedora. AP. AP. Toast no jelly. Toast no jelly. What to do, Nikki T? Baby. Lala up there. Look at Brooklyn talking about that boy scared me. Don't let it scare you, girl. Don't let it scare you. It's just me. Look at that there talking about what in the deep voice going on in here. What in the deep voice going on in here? Baby Lala pulled up and showed out. Hold on, let me see something. Hey Ashton. Ah, that boy scaring us. She was with somebody named Toast. She was with somebody named Toast. Show do what, Eartha? What happened, Eartha? What's going on, Eartha? Jay the one too. Didn't you hear that girl say no? And then talking about she gonna call the damn police. Girl, call the police for what? That girl came up there to talk to you. You came out the door hollering about you gonna call the damn police. What? Hey, so Glimmerific. Hold on, y'all. The live one, but like on 6 minutes, maybe. Didn't she, Rhonda? Didn't she? Rebel. What's going on, Rebel? Look at Sarkona talking about Gucci. Come get your mama, daddy. Sarkona, don't do me. Look, so glad I say, oh Lord, the mister is back. The mister back, baby. The mister is back. What the hell going on? I'm gonna be mad when this voice leave me. When this voice leave me and my voice get back right, girl. Oh, she took it down, Callie. Damn. Wait a minute. She took that shit down that quick. Damn, sure did. Mm. Well, baby, she went up there and she was talking about she had went up there exactly her daughter. Oh, it's still up. Hold on. It's not up. Oh, there you go. I'm here to talk to you, and you want to call the police? Call the police for what? Oh, when I'm up here in your face, you don't want to do nothing. You don't want to do nothing. You don't want to do nothing when I'm up here She buffering, y'all. Hold on. Hey, Miss Valerie. That's Lala, December baby. Right, Chocolate Diva. This baby. Yeah, El Boogie, it happened a few minutes ago. Hey, Beauty by Nature. Ooh, y'all heard that? Baby, the live wasn't nothing but 7 minutes. But baby, now, do you all think Lala should have gone up there or no? Hey, Wakanda Dream. Hey, baby. TV going on, girl. That was Lala up at Okay, Stomp Down. Stomp Down, you be on it, baby. Hey, Lynn, what's going on, baby? What to do, TRG? Sarkonas, look, you can been trying to get in that damn bathtub, girl. Go on, get in there and go ahead on. We're going to look. Go on, get in there, girl. We're going to hang out together, girl. You saw it, Mr. Wanda. Baby, Mr. Wanda. So do you now? Lala said she just came up there to talk to Rita, right? But then in the next breath, she said, "Well, I didn't even know you was in there. The only reason why I knew is because I heard Baby J yelling." Girl, that was a whole lot in under 8 minutes. That was a whole lot. It is sad. Unfortunately, a child always longs for their mother, no matter how horrible they are. Exactly, Young Ree. Exactly. She has had enough, Danny. And the real tea is you could still look at her and see the little girl that is trying to be accepted, trying to be a part of, you know what I'm saying, her immediate family. She was trying to. I mean, she done got somebody to take her all the way over to her house. Listen, I'm putting forth the effort. I'm making one step. Can you meet me halfway and make two? You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's me, but that's what I saw until shit went left. Okay, beauty. Okay, Lord, be Ayanla fix these people life. Okay, Ayanla step in, but I don't believe it's enough security around Ayanla way, baby. I just don't believe it. Whatever it is with them is so deep. Okay, okay, Ayanla can't fix that, baby, because you got to be open. You have got to want to fix it, and clearly Lala wants to fix it. She was like, I just came up here to have a conversation with you. You know what I'm saying? What? Okay, this is your daughter. You mean tell me you can't even stand there and hear her out? You know what I'm saying? It didn't even have to go this way. It didn't. It didn't have to go this way. It could have went so. Hey, English goddess, how you feeling, Queen? That it was breaking your heart, baby. Okay, hey, Queen Anne. It appears that the lady friend of theirs named Toast opened Lala eyes about. Yep, I heard her. I heard her. That'll try to reckon without the mother. Exactly, exactly. Sometimes you have to remove some people from the equation. Sometimes you have to go things and you just have to handle things one on one because clearly the relationship is popped between Rita and Katria, right? Okay, but Lala is hanging in the balance. She is hanging right there. You know what I'm saying? And while she may want to have a relationship with her mom, uh-uh. Did y'all see the baby pop Rita in the eye? Oh, maybe Rita thought they were going to jump her. In that same tone, okay, Toast was just a means of transportation. She was just a means of transportation. Lala knocked on the door. Rita hollered about, I'm going to call the damn police on you. But for what? I'm just trying to have a conversation. Mm-mm. That's how I see it too, Andrea. Right, Rhonda. Right. Lala called her mother all types of statements. Okay, talk under her clothes. Exactly. This is going to be some good girl. You think so? Stomp down. Child, we trying to sit up here and watch the election, child, trying to watch these swing states and these swing boats and carrying on, child. I'm trying to watch that. I don't want to watch this foolishness, honey. And I wanted to either one of them go vote. Um, it's always something. It's always something. Lala should have called first. And you know what? Yeah, on your own daughter. Now, I will say this. Now, if she had came up there beating the door down, getting ready to act a fool, and it's a parent that she getting ready to act a fool, okay, if you need to call the police out there to try to de-escalate the situation, okay, maybe I give you that. But that wasn't even that. I know, Blue Heart. I know. Right, December baby. All she want to do is make up. You know what I'm saying? Maybe she does want her to be a part of her baby's life or whatever. If she is in fact pregnant, maybe she does want her to be a grandmother. Child. Um, that's a great question. Do she got her number? That's a great question. That's a great question. And then she dare not get it from the grandma because she probably didn't even want her to know that she was going up there to speak with her. But then why go live? Why go live? You see what I'm saying? So I'm looking at it like, okay, you went up there to have a conversation, but why go live about it? You understand what I'm saying? So I'm looking like, okay, what's really going on? Because if I'm trying to mend a relationship and this, behind the scenes is dealing with my personal family carrying on, I'm not gonna go live for the whole YouTube to see and discuss and talk about it. Then on top of that shit, might get mad and come on here and cuss all our ass out for talking about it. When you clearly were the one that pushed the live button. Child. Oh, Lala gave Rita more crying content. She about to be over there snotting for sympathy while these other weirdos tell her Lala was wrong. Wrong for what though? Once everything went left, once shit went left, and babe, you can hear the fear and Rita voice. Now she come down here all big bad bold with big dick energy. Babe, you got all this big dick energy around here, but then your daughter now, your daughter. approaches you face to face, one on one, you can't even have a conversation. How does that even work? How does that work? Okay, okay, boo boo. How does that work? Y'all have to make it make sense to me. Hey Rizzo, what's going on, baby? Look, Mr. Water talk about we just stuck to her YouTube script, child. Okay, her daughter. She went live because Rita tried to pretend she wasn't home. Oh, oh, that's what it was. Okay. Now I call myself watching it from start to finish. Mm. Hey, Onyx. Yes, Onyx. I'll read it with the live button. Okay, it's so unfortunate, and it is unfortunate. What did you, Ruby Lane? Because see, that was my whole thing. Why go live? And even if she was up in there peeping at the blinds, trying to see who is that. Look, who that is? Who knocking on my damn door? Who that is? Who at the motherfucker door? Ciao. Hey, Andrea.
Hey, Bama. Okay, so I'm a avid watcher, and y'all to fix my life. Okay,
Me
so
too, girl. Did you
okay,
watch it? Did you watch
yes,
it,
yes,
girl?
okay, yes, okay, keep it 100, Bama. Okay, so when Shay Mama said that child was a demon, and you know what, Andrea sometimes say her grown kids be acting the same way. Okay,
But
but
girl,
let me
she
tell you
said
something.
that shit. She said her child was a demon from hell.
Okay, sometimes your grown kids giving you the business. But I sit to say this: if Rita can hear her daughter and she say, "Lala, forgive me for everything I done wrong, and I'll be a mama to you," then we can work some out. But until then, she always fighting and arguing with the girl.
Mm.
She ain't gonna if she can say, "Look, Lala, I ain't been a good mom to you. Tell me what I did wrong. How can I fix this?" How she said that to her? Probably not. She been cussing, arguing, and fighting with her.
Yeah, you're right.
Change your approach with the child. Change your approach.
My thing is, had you gone up there and had you, okay, lowered your tone,
Yes.
spoken like you were indoors, then, okay, Tammy, then the thing about that was maybe you all could have had a civil conversation. You know what I'm saying? But
Mm-hmm.
because Toast was there, but because Lala was already on 10, Rita came out the door screaming too.
But Yana said you got as a mother, you gotta take a responsibility. As a mother, change your approach. If she
Right,
hearing a fight and arguing, change the approach on her. Lala, we
right,
right. Lala, forgive me. Lala, I wasn't a good mama to you. Lala, how
right.
can I fix it?
Thank you,
Said none
English
of that to the
goddess.
child.
What to do, Valerie? And you know what? And you're exactly right. Change your approach because you keep doing the same thing the same way. You're gonna get the same result. Change your
Results.
approach. It's
And,
not
and
hard
right,
to step back. Oh,
yes. And
Sundown said Rita was peeking all out the window.
huh?
Baby, baby, baby. Tell me, why would you bring her up here? Why would you bring her up here? Because she wanted to have a
And,
conversation with her mother.
and what I heard a little girl crying out. Nothing like girl, it's a little girl right there crying for her mama, and she hadn't been there for her.
Mm. Oh, for real, Tammy? What happened, girl? Oh, Tammy. Wait a minute. Let me drop the email, boo. Email me, mamas. So now, what to do, Triple L? So now, okay, Andrea, in
Mm-hmm.
that situation, okay, and then clearly Rita is still harboring. What to do, Apple? Cause talk about why would you bring her up here after what she and my mother did?
No, what you did last time I checked. I'm just asking the question. Did
Oh,
what
okay.
she did? Lala just went on her own accord to her man house. What grown people do. She didn't do nothing.
Right.
Y'all escalated this situation, not her.
Girl, I don't think the mother wants to fix things right. And it shows. And that's how I feel about it. Be careful,
I think
Danny.
Rita
Be
wants to.
careful, honey. Thank you,
I think
Apple.
Rita wants
Thank
to
you
keep
so
on
much,
arguing with
baby.
Lala. She don't want to fix it. She don't
So,
want to fix
okay.
it.
Okay, so then, okay, then, well, then we have to ask the hard question. Is this all for numbers then? If you don't want to fix it, but yet
Yes.
you steady,
Yes.
because trust and believe, she will be live talking about it. But now you want the clicks and the views. Lala came on here and did an 8-minute live. A 8-minute live. That's what you miss, Valerie. Valerie, Lala came on here. Yeah, was that Val? Yeah, Val. She came on here and did an 8-minute live. She went over there to Rita house. Somebody named Toast took her over there, and baby, it was on and popping. It was on and popping, boo boo. So, Andrea,
Mm-hmm.
now you're absolutely right. That was a Ayanla moment. But do you
Yes.
think that Lala should have went there though?
Well, you know what? I love my mama to death, but I ain't going to Miss Thompson's house for me and her fighting. I better call her before I get to her house. I'm not going to my
My
mama's house and we on the warpath. I'm gonna call and say, Mama, I'm on my way. Can we have a conversation? I would have done that, me personally.
So where is he now? RJ. Is that mail yours? Dang, all that? Mm. Okay, Andre, I'm listening, boo boo.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Me personally, I would have called my mom. I would. I don't show. I don't show up at my mom and daddy's house unannounced because that's my dad. They don't get down like that. So I don't want them to show up at my house unannounced either. So if they coming
Mm.
over here, they're gonna call. I don't want people coming. I don't want people
Wow.
coming. I don't want people come. Period. I don't want people coming to my house unannounced. Call me. So me me
Oh,
personally, me personally, I would have called my mom. Okay, and said, "Look, mom, I want to have a conversation. I'm on my way to your house. Is that okay?" That's just me
mm,
personally.
mm.
Because to me, I have a respect for my mother, and at the end of the day, I am not gonna cuss in my mama's house because I know I might get something upside my head. I'm just being honest. Okay,
Yeah,
so
but then
I
you got to
don't.
think about it too. Lala was raised in that type of environment, though. So that's a learned behavior. She's
Yeah,
doing what she was told.
yeah, that's learned behavior. But I mean, even though I'm 46 years old, I still don't cuss in my daddy's house because that's just something they don't allow, and so I don't do things like that. And it's learned behavior when you think it's okay to cuss like that in front of grown people, as an elder to me.
Mm.
I'm a little old school. So if if my mama is an elder woman, I ain't no she's not gonna hear me cuss in front of her. Just as me. But
And see,
each
that's
is
me too.
each is to their own. But I'm as an elderly woman, I'm not gonna cuss in front of my mama because it's something I just don't think is respectful. That's it.
Well, and see, I'm like that with my mommy and my grandmommies because both of my dears and they, I mean, they just indoctrinate respect in your DNA, baby.
Yeah.
And I agree. I agree, Chocolate Diva. Respect is earned, and it is a two-way street.
Hmm.
It is definitely a two-way street. But now let's not forget all those lives that she did, calling Lala all out her name and being very disrespectful as well. So it seems like to me they have cultivated a cesspool of dysfunction. And
And
this is
and
the result of it.
and
It's going
this
across
is
the bottom of the screen, boo boo. Tammy,
but
it's
this
going across the bottom.
but this is the thing. If the mama don't cross the line, maybe the daughter won't cross the line. If the mama would talk to her daughter with respect, the daughter may talk to the mom with respect. I'm just saying.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Because I don't
Okay.
I don't talk I don't talk to my kids. I don't talk to my kids in disrespect. I don't call them out their name. Now we going I'll be like, we're gonna have a problem right here, but I'm not gonna call my son and my daughter out their name, and I damn sure ain't put that business on YouTube for everybody and their mama to hear.
Oh,
It's a
oh no,
respect
ma'am.
thing. I mean, it's a respect thing. So I feel what Lala coming as a daughter, and why you put she's your daughter, and you putting her business out on YouTube. You invading her privacy. Period.
Right. There are no boundaries. Nobody. I mean, you're free to just express. I mean, if I'm gonna cuss you out, it is what it is. Oh, Toss had Lala watch all the videos and found out her grandmother was lying. Oh,
Oh, well,
okay.
see that's a problem too. See, the grandmama is already problematic for me already because it seemed like she don't want Rita and Lala to work things out. So you need to cut out the middleman, and that's the grandmama. Okay, and so
Right.
first of all, you need to work on the daughter and the mama relationship. At the end of the day, Iana says this: sometimes you just can't work things out. You gotta let it go.
Yeah, yeah. And
So
see that
Rita and her mama is got let that go, but she can try to work things out with Lala because that's her
right.
daughter.
And see, that's a hard truth. Sometimes every situation is not going to be worked out, even though we know we have this perception of what the family dynamic should look like.
Mm-hmm.
Oftentimes, when there has been a great divide and division in the family,
Mm-hmm.
sometimes you can't work it out.
You can't work it out.
And you have to learn how to love them from a distance. I mean,
Distance.
a far distance.
See what people don't know is if you go back and listen to my live, let me reintroduce yourself. I was a baby mama. I said that in my live. My mama didn't come in my children's life until they were 13 and 14. Okay. And when
Child.
when I found out that she was she was having health problems, I was angry with her. But I showed up at that hospital. I showed up every time she needed me. But when them last 6 months that I knew her health wasn't failing,
Uh-huh.
I let it go
Mm.
because I remember all the wasted time. And if
Yeah.
I can give Rita and Lala one advice, all the wasted time with my mama, okay, all the wasted time. But she was a good mama. Okay, she was a good mama. Okay, at the end of the day,
Well,
Miss
see,
Thompson,
that's the difference.
she had her stands and she had her what's called, but she was a good mama until I moved out and got married. But she didn't like my husband. And so I did like Lala. I'm grown. I'm doing me. And I'm getting up out of here with you and daddy. Okay. And she said,
Mm.
here's your birth certificate. She said, here's your birth certificate, your social security card, and here your clothes. And I'll see you. And we're no longer dealing with you. And she put that stand.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
That had,
And
but
so
and
you go back.
did that hurt you when she said that though, or you were so caught up in being grown and being with your husband that it didn't phase you when she said it?
It faded me the day I was giving birth to my children. She said she wasn't coming to the
Mm.
hospital. He called. He called me. She said, tell her good luck.
Mm.
And
Mm.
let me tell you, let's keep it 100 and real. Okay. My mama belonged to the church. Okay. And the
Mm-hmm.
church was a cult, and they were controlling some things in our life. Okay. Okay.
Uh-huh.
And I out of church, but let me tell you what I'm drinking because I'm grown. I'm grown, okay. And I said I
Mm-hmm.
cussed out the pastor I cussed out the pastor daughter and the wife at Marshall. Okay, I
Mm.
said I'm grown and I could do me. The next morning, Bama, my mama was knocking at my front door.
Saying what?
Okay, said I know you lost your mind, and I said I know you don't lost your mind because I'm grown with 2 kids. I said, BB, me and my husband is separated. I said, Ronnie, she here. He said, I'm on my way. When he got to that door, he said, look at here, Lottie Mae. Okay, Andrea is grown with 2 kids. Don't come in here yelling at our house. Okay.
Girl.
So my mama ain't no joke either. They believe in if you disrespect me, it's gonna be on and cracking. So what I'm
Well,
saying
yeah.
is all that wasted time, all I could tell Lala all that wasted time that I missed with my mama from the age of 2022 to she passed it's been almost 2 years now. All that wasted
Mm-hmm.
time, all that
Mm.
arguing fighting. She didn't come in the kids until they was 13 or 14.
Mm.
So I'm say Lala, look, you only get one mama. They ain't
That's
perfect.
right.
They're not perfect, Lord. I'm not a perfect mama either. But I'll tell you this: I will fight to death for my children. But I'm not gonna.
Okay.
I made amends with my mom, and them last days I was right there with her.
Mm,
I was right there with her. I was the one who was saying when my family was arguing about mama dying, they
mm,
could not all wrap their head around mama was dying. They was arguing and fighting, telling her to eat and all that. And I said, mama said she ready to go. I'm standing with that.
mm, mm. And a lot of times when
And
your health comes into play, a lot of things, especially when you've been battling with the illness or whatnot,
mhm,
there comes a time. I have seen it many times. There comes a time when your body, when your mental, when you are just tired. You tired.
yep,
You tired of
yep,
hurting. You're tired of being in pain all the time. You tired of the mental. I mean, and you ready to go. You know what I'm
ready to
saying?
go.
But
Hmm.
in your feeling of being ready to go, if you still have a breath in your body and you can speak it out, make amends if you can. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Because just like we want to be forgiven by God, we
Yep.
want we want his forgiveness. We want his grace and his mercy, but we don't want to do the same.
Yep. So I say to anybody who's arguing with their mama or daddy, because me and my daddy, we ain't perfect, but we working on our relationship. All that
I know
wasted,
that's right.
all that wasted time, all that wasted time that I could have been her daughter, And something my best friend just told me this. She said my mama spent more time with me and my brother than all her kids.
Mm,
And my daddy's birthday was this in October, and she was coming to me in every dream for almost 2 weeks.
wow.
So I'm just saying, wasted time, you can't get it back. You can't get
Mm,
you can't get it back. So
you
I
can't.
mean, my mom said, she said this, what she said a little bit, because she called me a little bit, because I was a little, when I was a twin, I was a smaller twin. She said a little bit, I'm sorry. She said, I'm sorry that I didn't know this what you wanted. I'm sorry that and I cried this all in that video. It shows that I said, you've been a child that your mom said stay off of drugs. You don't have sex until you get married. You'll be a good citizen of the United States. And all you do is marry the man that she don't like. What is that?
All right. Is that enough to write me off forever? That's all it
It's like,
took?
I mean, off forever. I'm like, and I let the church too. So she was mad about that too. I let the church too,
No. So
and I said,
did you all have a conversation before she passed?
oh yeah, me and mom made up. We made up. It was a difficult thing because I was angry
Uh-huh.
as a mama, because I was like, how do you sacrifice your children because people in the church tell you what to do? They ain't, and I told her that day she rung my doorbell mad with the church because I cussed the pastor out. I told
Mm-hmm.
her then. I said, them women ain't never been your damn friends. Okay, and I can cuss in my own house. Okay, and I'm gonna keep it 100. They ain't never been your friends, and that's why I told her. Her women friends gave me a complex about trusting women.
Mm. Mm.
And
I think I think it's unfortunate, but you know what? Who was that? Tammy made a very good statement. Am I wrong? Sometimes people are so wrong that you don't give a darn. You could care less. Make amends, but don't keep going back to the same lame situations.
Yep. And me and my mom, after we had that conversation, she never talked about Ronnie. She never said nothing about my ex-husband, because I told her this. At the end of the day, that's still the father of my children. Y'all can't say nothing about him. Only I can.
Right, right.
He's off limits. Because in my kids' eyes, their daddy can walk on water.
Hmm.
And so, so that's why any advice I would give Lala, you only get one mama. You try to make amends, because what, one of these days she passed, and you ain't y'all you gonna be a little girl still hurting them about them feelings
Right, right.
that you ain't cleared up. See, when my mama passed, I knew I was happy. I was happy because she was miserable. I was happy that we made amends.
Hmm.
And to my dad right now, I FaceTime him. We talk more than we ever have. Let me tell you something. My dad didn't. I couldn't go to my mama house if my daddy was at home. Mama and daddy at home. home? She was like, I'm on my way. If daddy's at home, I ain't going over there.
Mm. Lord
I
have
will
mercy.
still
A
sneak and
shell
put
said,
money in the envelope under.
here we go. Here we go. Look, her daughter said, Shell T, she said, drop my cash out. For what? Girl,
Oh Lord.
here we go.
You
Here
know,
we
that's why I
go.
said it. Is this about the money or this is about Lala? Which one? Because if you're about the money, you're gonna never have a little hope with Lala. You're not. She's not gonna ever have hope with the girl.
Girl, Okay, okay. So see, this is what it is. This time about everybody need a show, but look like you trying to capitalize off this so-called show too, off this said stunt that Lala just pulled.
This ain't no show. This is cry for help. This is Generation Curse. This is a
Yes,
train wreck. This is a train wreck, and I don't like to see it. How about that?
yes.
It's painful to me. It's sad to me. It's not funny to me.
What? Stop down and say, watch Lori, aka Lolo, come out comparing her abuse story to Lala's situation. Hell no, she can't because she was the main one, had her motherfucking ass over there throwing damn tomatoes at the damn girl. So it ain't no comparison.
Hmm. This is a young girl who's crying out for help, and
Yeah,
every time I hear Lala scream, okay, that scream I can't get past it because
that girl was
she's
screaming to
telling
the
Rita
high.
she's telling Rita everything that she wanted to say, she should have said and didn't say.
What I don't understand is how come they couldn't sit down and have a civilized conversation
Because
without all the yelling and
you might
screaming and
need
cursing.
you're not okay, but watching Ayana Van Zant, you might need some rules, okay? Some rules that we all gonna agree to. You might need a third party in that mix, and you might need some professional help in that mix because you all have to say is I'm gonna listen. You know, you see, Shay Mama said I didn't say that. Shay Mama said the boys ain't nothing wrong with the boys. She didn't believe her sons had issue with her.
Girl, let me ask me why I was sitting up there crying. Girl, my dad always told me, baby, when a man cry, baby, they feel that thing. Baby, I'm sitting up there with my big grown tail sitting up watching Ayala and I'm crying. I'm looking at MJ
I was
crying,
crying
girl, I'm
too.
crying. I'm looking at Joey, girl, and
I
I'm crying. Now Shay is tough
was
as
Shay.
wood now.
I wanted to hit Shay myself. I'm like, he said what to you, Ayana? I was like, oh no, but
But Ayala wasn't having it. You
they
ain't
all
coming over
contributed to
that.
Shay behavior. The brothers had let Shay get away with that. Mm-mm.
Right, right. Girl, I was proud, honey. Ayala, baby, you did that. Well,
Yeah,
actually, they did it.
but the brothers,
Because Lala jumped in her mom's face
but
to fight her before.
okay, well then she don't have no respect for the mama. That's why you need boundaries. That's why you gotta agree to all sit
Blue, why
down.
you trigger,
And,
mama? Blue say she triggered. Let me apologize right now, boo. I don't want you feeling no kind of way, honey. Well, Madeline, from what I understand, they tell me both of them was in each other's face trying to knuck if you up. Shay
okay,
is
see,
Lala in 15 years, child.
yes, yep. Shay. You're right. Shay is Lala,
Well,
but
well, I hope that she has her same success too. Then I hope that she is her own success story. Say she has said that she's self-made. I hope that Lala has her own success story.
well, if you look at Yana when the mother and the MJ talked to Shay, look how it changed the approach with Shay. The mother said, Shay, I will listen to what you say. Shay, whatever you're doing, I'm gonna encourage you. She changed her whole approach to Shay, and Shay
Yeah,
said today on live that her and her mama got a better relationship now. Oh,
right.
you changed the approach with the child.
Mm-mm-mm.
Look.
Sometimes,
I tell my daughter is a hell raiser. Okay. She gonna scream. Hell, I used to do the same thing with her until I changed my approach. I thought I wanted therapy and changed my approach with her. I said, "Baby, you can scream, holler, shake, whatever you want. I'm still right here listening to you. Then what we gonna do?"
girl, Right. Now what we gonna do?
What we gonna do? You gotta change your approach. Sometimes the screaming and the hollering don't work no more. And maybe that's what Lala's used to. Now, if Rita would have sat down and said, Lala, come on in here, we're gonna talk about it. We change
Yeah.
calm her voice down. Lala,
Yeah.
witness, what can I do? You got to change your approach. Sometimes you can't reach children when you're yelling and screaming at them. Because Lala feels disrespected when her mama yelling at her.
And one thing about my kids,
And
because I don't yell at my kids, I don't curse my kids, anything like that. I never have. But now,
Mhm.
anytime I get upset and I may raise my voice a little bit, my kids shut all the way down. They've always been like that. They shut down. They won't communicate. They close the door. Baby, the door is closed at that point because they don't understand all that yelling and screaming and carrying on. You can't get nowhere. If both of you all are having a screaming match, nobody is hearing anything that the other is saying.
Mhm. Mhm.
I
And
do
so
too, Pastor Lisa. I
and
believe
so
I believe Toast had good intentions for going over there, but
yes, but
because and even somebody said, oh, Andrea, you said, well, Lala should have called first. Toast did try to call,
okay,
but
see, look
Rita
at that.
didn't
Look at
answer.
that.
Rita lied like she wasn't home, and
Okay,
they
but
went
see,
over there anyway.
so to me, Lala showed respect for her mother. They tried to call, so they showed a little respect for her. And then to me, Rita should have opened that door with a willing heart and a willing mind. But obviously, she ain't got one.
I would have opened the door and wrapped my arms around my child.
Thank you.
That would have been an act of oh, that would have been an act of throwing out an olive branch. Listen, baby, whatever this is, we can move on, grow, and get past it. But both parties has to be able to listen.
And that's why I say you need a neutral party and make some ground rules. Ain't gonna be no cussing, ain't gonna be no yelling. We gonna all use a cool, calming voice. I'm gonna let you talk. When you done, I'm gonna talk. And then, like Yana said, Shay Mama, please forgive me. All the shit that I done to
Yeah,
you, Lala. I mean, that shit do work.
especially when if you can feel that it's coming from a genuine place, and that's
Yes.
probably one reason why Lala didn't take the grandmother with her because she knows that the grandmother is a catalyst between all the dysfunction.
Thank you. And look, somebody, she's 21 and see that. Look at that girl. She's 21 and see the grandmama could be a problem too. Look at that. She went over there without the grandmama.
Right.
Can't Rita give her credit for that?
Because if that was the case, and she came over there for drama and this and that, she would have had the grandma with her, and you
Thank you.
could know, the grandma would have been right there trying to instigate.
Mm-hmm. So I'm just saying it. Sometimes you gotta let the anger. You gotta let somebody gotta be a cool head. And Rita is the mama, so it's time for her to step up. Okay, it's time for her, not Lala. It's time for the mama. Let me tell you something. The mama is the matriarch of the family. That's what holds the family together.
Yeah,
So Rita gonna have to take responsibility and say, Lala, can you forgive me for not being a mom for you, for not helping you, for not doing this, for not doing that? And I guarantee you might open Lala's heart.
but then not only that. Okay, baby. Okay, Blue. Now, no, he didn't, Triple L. No, he didn't. He never did go live, baby. Now, I will say this. In Lala's defense, Lala is now willing to be open. Lala is now being open. Her mind is being open to all of the shit that the grandmother has tried to program into her. But Rita is not helping this situation by not trying to make it better. She's not trying to make it
Nope.
better. She's
Like
trying to milk the
it often.
situation for all it is. Okay, Tammy. I
And
got it, mama.
but like Lala told her to get off the line.
She told who to get offline.
if she get off the line, if Rita get off the line and stop putting a girl business out there, the girl might change her approach to be online too.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna
Right,
all
go
fall.
get her.
It's gonna all fall down on Rita until she changes. Lala won't change.
And then somebody else in the chat says sometimes you have to let go and let God. Sometimes you do.
True.
Sometimes you have to know when to back away. Oh, go getter says sometimes you just have to let go and let God. Just because that's her mom doesn't mean she wants to be in her life. Facts. Now that's all facts. She may not want to. She may not. And then over there, how about run my cash app? Cash app you for what? Where my pills at? What, do I need to go back there in that medicine cabinet here and get these doggone pills? Because what for what? I don't know, Demeter. That's the whole thing. Why wouldn't you just have a conversation? A conversation would not hurt you. A conversation could have been, listen, I understand that we have a tumultuous relationship right now, but I'm willing to move forward, move past it, and grow into a better space with each other. There is no harm in saying that. And even if you don't want to be in a better space, where you say, well, I feel that we are not good for each other in this moment.
She
I
will be
feel that
calling me.
I need some time. Give me some time. Let me think about it. Because a lot of times, cooler heads prevail. And when it comes down to um, mending of the hearts and families, baby, that's hard. That's a hard thing to do because you got to get to the root cause before you can ever get to any resolution. See, they're just scratching the surface. Baby, y'all been in trouble. Y'all's relationship has been a mess. It's been a wreck. And Lala has very deep rooted hurt and anger. You know what I'm saying? Now is not the time. The audio is cutting up, December baby. Let me go out and come back in, girl. Okay, is that better? Well, I agree, nails and toes. I agree. Just because you have kids. Hey, Essie. Okay, mamas. Okay. But like I said, all of this anger, all of this hurt, I couldn't imagine. I could not imagine going through it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's upbringing is different. But in my heart of hearts, I don't know. I just don't know because I mean that's not my story, so I can't say if I was in her shoes I would do this, that thing, and the third. I because I don't know how I would react if I hadn't had my mother my entire life. I don't know if I hadn't had my father my entire life. So I can't speak to that. But what I can see is even though oh I'm sure December baby, even though Lala has a lot of um things that are stacked against her, at least she's woman enough to try and make things right now. You know what I'm saying? In the
Yeah,
midst of all this turmoil.
but I mean, I think she worried about her siblings too. I do. I can hear the concern for her
Yeah,
siblings.
yeah.
So
Mm-hmm.
you know, I didn't have any my siblings. I mean, only had one brother was still at home, so he was almost grown anyway. So I didn't have to worry about it. Everybody else was grown and gone, so it wasn't that big a deal. But you do think about your siblings, um, your siblings. And then when I decided not to be in the church, my last two brothers who left the church and left my mom and daddy house, you know who but they was knocking at mine.
Wow.
Hmm. Can I come and stay with you, sis? I'm
What?
like, yeah. They was like my brother who's gay, and my parents, my religion, they don't believe in having a gay child. And he was like, "Can I come and stay with you?" And I felt like taking care of my brother, because my brother is legally blind too. So that was a burden for me. I called my mama one day and said, "Look at here, mama, this is your child. I need you to come and get him. I can't do this no more. I got two kids of my own."
Right.
And that last time when he tried to commit suicide, I almost cut my mama out. I said, "Look, this is your child. Okay, he cried out to help from you, not me."
Right.
And and and
Girl.
and that day when I called her and said he tried to do that, she let him come back home.
Mm.
And he just now live in San Francisco, got his own place, and now is independent of my mom and my dad,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
because she's gone. I don't think if my mom was still here, he would not move out that house with them.
A card came in the mail.
Oh, I ain't opening your mail.
So I'm just saying she's looking out for them siblings of hers too. I think she worried
Yeah.
about it because
Yeah.
now that she says she was a child, I mean, you have a whole different aspect.
Right. Right. Because see now, and but then, okay, I don't feel like it was healthy for Lala to be out there screaming and hollering
No,
and
nope,
raising her blood pressure and all of that.
nope. That wasn't no. That wasn't no. That was not good either. They tell you that. Don't be doing that.
Okay.
Okay,
'Cause-
okay, Queen Lewis. Oh, baby, I agree. Heavy Bear says I'm all for seeing various content creators fight, but not mother and daughter.
Yep. It's sad to me. I mean, I don't like it. It's really sad. I I think about the wasted time that if anything happens to Rita. I mean, it's called all that wasted time. We did this for nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And
Oh, Triple L said they are addicted to the live button.
yes, I do. I believe that's too.
Practice. Mm-hmm.
So it's just
You still the
sad.
pot on the stove?
Huh?
You still the pot on the stove?
Yeah.
And turn the oven on?
And
Baby,
if Rita thinks that she got a problem with Lala, what about the other kids in the house that gonna feel the same way when they be Lala's age?
right, right.
So I'm just saying, if you
Turn the
want
oven
to
on,
fix this, you're
350 or
gonna have
400.
other kids in your house of Lala's age and be complaining the same thing about you.
Right. 400. Now, because the thing about that is, how are you going to change because this is what they're growing up in right now too. So
Yes.
how are you going to change their outlook?
Hmm.
Who are you peeping for, honey?
I'm trying to get him bring my stuff.
Mm.
And
She's saying Toast is trying to get Lala hurt. How the hell Toast trying to get Lala hurt? And she don't want to do it in front of her sister and brother. Now make that make sense. Okay. She need to be ashamed of herself. Baby, girl, didn't look like Lala was scared of getting hurt. Look like she was had them bossed up on her.
and to me, I feel like that's a tragedy for a daughter to boss on their up and on their mama. I was just taught that you just don't do that. I'm just oh god.
Right. There is nothing that my mom could ever say or do to make me boss up on her because I know I could just turn around and walk away.
Yes. I'm just like. And my mama did change. She changed her approach because when my sister called and said that she was getting divorced, she let her come back home with her three kids. Okay,
Mm,
so my mama
mm,
did change. Okay, and
mm.
help raise them three grandkids. So my mama
Okay.
did change. She did change her approach with, with,
Wow.
with, with her kids.
Mm-mm.
So I mean, I'm still, even though my mom made me mad, and even though she would do things that I didn't like, I know where in the world I'm a boss up on my mama, because I remember her bossing up on me as a child. I'm not doing that. She crazy.
Exactly, Firefly. And Firefly said it right. It's all hot air. What about those sleeper cells at home? What you said, Firefly, for
Mhm.
whom she is modeling behavior with baby, what you said, honey. That's
Yes.
what you have to think about. What to do, Don Diva?
Because that's she's still learning. Kids are still learning her behavior. Look at her behavior with Lala. That's the same thing she gonna have with them. Ain't nothing changed. The kids is getting older.
There is no way I'm going to be, girl. I just can't. I can't do it. Summer Breeze. Hey, Queen Riri. Now, I feel like this when it comes down to, if I just wouldn't go back over there. I just wouldn't.
No.
I've tried. I'm not gonna run up behind you and kiss your ass by no means, but I
Mhm.
have tried. Hey, Kiki. Girl, Lala went over there, over to Rita's house, girl, and there was a whole mess, honey. Girl, that was a whole 8-minute live that was a mess.
And
Hey,
and and
Larry.
and then if she said she don't want her brothers and sisters to see her behavior, then Lala gonna have to change too if she want her brothers and sisters modeling her behavior. Because they gonna model her behavior and boss up on her mama like she did.
Yeah, exactly. And then I feel like this too, as far as the grandmother goes, Lala is now opening her eyes to the current situation because she took Toast is the catalyst. Toast is trying to mend that thing because Toast's supposed to be Rita's best friend.
So
Now,
Toast, to me, Toast understands the whole dynamic, and she said it's a big player in the ball, and it's called the grandmama. It's the
yes,
catalyst to the situation.
right,
We can't we
right,
can't get we
exactly.
can't get no we can't get no heads to tail because she's in the middle starting the drama.
Right, right, exactly.
And
Exactly.
and that is and let me tell you something. Rita and her mama got deep rooted issues
Oh,
between
yes,
them
ma'am.
two. Between
Yes,
them two. And I'm sorry, and y'all advance. You can fix that light, and no therapy fix that light. It will take a lifetime to fix them wounds between Rita and her mama.
girl, that takes some divine intervention.
Yeah.
Now that would take some divine intervention because I don't want to enter into a new situation still giving you the side eye. Oh no, 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 no. Because that's still not healthy. Because I don't never know when you're gonna flip out. I don't
Mhm.
never know when mad they gonna come around and you trying to throw up all this 30-year-old bullshit in my face. See,
Mhm. And when
mm-mm.
you forgive somebody, you can't bring up the past. I learned that too. When you forgive
Exactly.
somebody, you can't say, "Well, you done this 30 years ago. You done this. You gotta let it go. You gotta move on and don't talk about that."
Right.
So I mean, I mean, you can't fix. I'm sorry, you just can't fix Rita and her mama. It's too many devastating blows in that situation. It just is what it is.
Hey,
What
lovely.
what
Lovely
what
says, I'm a bush babe. Thank you so much, mamas. This is
what you
all for clicks and views, girl. Clicks and views. Okay. However, Lala wants to connect with Rita, right? I can see that. She went live because she know Rita is a liar and clout chaser. Listen
true.
to her closely. And I heard all that too. I heard Lala baby because my thing is, hey, passionately, bro, how you doing, Queen? Now I did hear once things started going left.
Mhm.
Lala just came on out the bag and she jumped on off the porch on him. At that point,
But because the whole thing, Rita's been disrespectful to the girl. So she's like, okay, well, we came over here. It's a showdown now.
yeah. Hey, Melissa. And then
I mean,
she gonna title her live. Everybody wants a show or some type something like that. But I'm like, girl,
no, the show is you because that's what you want.
right. Because that's okay, now why you going live?
And it's sad for a mama and a daughter to be just arguing over like you can mend this. You can get off a line and say, "La la, I won't talk about your business. Forgive me for talking about your business online." You can. I'm telling you, if she used some of Iana tools on her show Saturday night, it might just work.
Okay.
Cause Shay Mom was a little difficult too. I'm just saying. And
Girl,
I let my kids. When I let my daughter. She was like, I was upset because you and Daddy got a divorce. She always the acting out child. Okay, my son he's just a mellow child, but she's always the acting out. And one day I think of therapy with me, and she was like, I was upset that you and Daddy got a divorce. I was mad, and I say you doing this at 14.
girl,
And I'm like, you doing this at 14? And I'm like, but the thing is, we got through it. And I told her I wasn't a perfect mom. Yes, I was mad as hell. Yes, your daddy get on my damn nerves. I was keeping it 100 in therapy with her. Okay, but I said, please forgive me. And what can I do better? I stopped yelling when she yelled. I stopped yelling. I just be silent now. Are you done? Are you done yelling?
Okay.
You got it all out, girl. You get it all out. See, I changed my approach with her. Cause I used to be that yeller, but I said, you don't give me no heart attack and die and on me. That's what I'm not gonna do. Cause I'm leaving my
Okay.
other kids. I'm gonna leave my other kids for you to raise. That's what you ain't gonna do. So
Right.
I stopped yelling, and I said, well, Veronica, when you done yelling and screaming, I'll be right here waiting on you. And
Oh,
after I did that a couple times, she was like, she stopped yelling too.
yeah.
So you gotta change your approach to somebody can hear you. You know, she's Lala only hearing the screaming and the yelling and the cussing. It really was like,
Right.
Lala's like, come, Lala, come on in here. We're gonna have a conversation. We're gonna set some ground rules. Ain't nobody gonna be yelling. Ain't nobody gonna be cussing in this house. You know,
Baby.
you got to change your approach as a mother. Sometimes as a mother, we're not hearing our children. Sometimes as a mother, we yelling, they yelling, ain't nobody hearing each other.
Right. Cause, hey, Nana Shay, hey, Miss Patricia, because somebody is trying to be right.
Yes. And you know what? I just learned in a live when I did the other night. That's the whole thing. I've been fighting for my parents to be right, fighting for my parents to be heard. Remember, it's 7 sisters and brothers in my house, so I had to fight to be heard, and I've been fighting ever since to be heard. You gotta
Now,
change it.
lovely, I had said it was a setup too. Because I'm like, okay, well then if you're going over there for some kind of conflict resolution, why would you go lie? For what? You know what I'm saying? Why?
But who won't lie? The mama or the daughter?
Both of them.
But maybe the daughter thought the mama don't tell the truth, so if I should go lie to have proof. I'm just saying.
Oh, see, I didn't think about that. Somebody else has said that in the chat too.
Yeah, the daughter said the mama always lying, always scheming on her, so she said keep going live is gonna keep her honest. I'm just saying.
Okay, thank you, Miss Playful. Rita better get ready for all her Ghosts of Christmas Past, okay? To get YouTube channels so they can air her all the way out, period. It's coming soon. Oh, yes, it is.
I mean, you wouldn't want to have a legacy of your other kids seeing you as an older woman and all the stuff you did with your daughter with Lala. I mean, I would be embarrassed. I'm just saying.
Oh, look at Catria done busted down. Drop it low, drop it down, down low. Hey, drop it low, drop it down, down low. Hey, girl, I can't. I can't, baby.
I just say it's a sad situation as a mama and a daughter fighting on YouTube, and the grandmama too, and nobody's nothing's being solved or being healed. It's the same old thing.
Right. And see, what had happened was, and this is what we got to think about too. Because what if it is all an act? What if, okay, she knew that the whole missing thing or misunderstanding or whatever it was, okay, that done fizzled out. Okay, now we got to come up with something else.
So you are you saying that she's acting this out right now of this Lala going over there, or she needs some Christmas money, and this is going on? I'm just asking the question. You know,
I, I love you got to look at it from both angles because you always have to consider the source.
I mean, I, do I trust the mama and the grandmama? Hell no.
No,
But
ma'am,
but
absolutely not.
but when I hear that daughter talk, something about that them screaming and that cry is something that says this is not right. And I would trust more than what she say than the mama and the grandmama. Just me.
Child, let me talk about Rita talking about Lala trying to come up off her to get her YouTube channel popping. Child, you know what?
And
If
see,
that's
and
the
see,
case,
and see, and
if
see,
that's the case,
look at it sound like the
they're
mama and
using each other then. If
yeah,
that's the case, they're using each other at this point.
but it sounds like the mama is jealous of the daughter. Who does that?
Tammy, I can't show it because see then they be trying to strike my channel, girl.
But it sounds like the mama is jealous of the daughter.
Good night, lovely. Thank you so much for coming through, boo. Oh, Queen Lewis said Lala acting she need a award because I can feel her pain. Now,
Yes.
what was coming through her now? I felt that too. Now, Lala all the way up in Baltimore. I'm down here in Florida, baby.
Well, it seemed like the mama is jealous of Lala, and what that tells me is Rita feel like she didn't. Lala got a better life than she did. I'm just saying, if
But Andrea,
uh
is it not our duty as parents to raise our children to be better than we were?
yeah, that's the golden rule. I want mine to have better. I want mine to have more money. I want mine to live better. Don't work hard as I do. My mama and daddy wanted that too for their kid. So I don't understand.
Right.
I don't understand how can a mom, but I can understand when a mother feels like that she missed out on her youth because of her mother. So I can understand why Rita is a little jealous of her daughter.
Girl, I could
And
never. It should make a parent, a mother, a father feel so proud that their child has come up and surpassed them. Baby, that's got to be the best heartwarming feeling around. To
yeah.
know my baby is doing it. My baby is doing the damn thing.
When I was able to order all the medical supplies for my mama and daddy, my daddy said, "Daughter, thank you. Thank you for
Yeah.
helping us out. You know, I bought a stove and a new refrigerator for them. Daughter, thank you. It ain't
Yeah.
nothing, it ain't nothing but a feeling that you're supposed to do for your parents. But
Mm.
but at the same time, is when a child feel like they miss something, Rita feel like she missed something with her mama. She didn't get a youth. She asked that she didn't act like she didn't get a youth.
Girl.
It almost sounds like it's a little backwards. Like Rita want to be Lala, and Lala want to be Rita because look,
Oh,
Rita is the child, and Lala being a grown adult. You understand what I'm saying?
mm-hmm. Now Summer Breeze says, to be honest, Rita ain't saying no. Bill said no. Girl, I
And see, and
cannot.
see, and see, that's a problem too. To me, it's the grandmama and Bill is problematic in this situation.
Yeah.
It's
Yes,
it,
Passionate Lisa. Yeah, she is the only child.
see, see this part. What Bill get to say? So, I wish a man would tell me not to make peace with my daughter.
Girl, I wish. Do you actually believe that Mr. Bama could ever tell me anything when it comes down to my kids? He can't tell me shit.
Okay. So, like, what did Bill got to do with you making peace with your daughter? But okay, because he codependent on you too. Okay, that's why.
Mm,
That's why when you codependent on somebody, you ain't gonna never you gonna always this was a lot I feel. She chose her man over me.
yeah.
That's the bottom line. She chose her man over me, and a lot of black girls feel the way about their mama or their sons. They chose
Oh,
their
some
man. They chose their man over me.
child, please. Child, I've been told that man how to kiss my ass,
Thank you.
the blackest part of my ass. 50 different ways. No, ma'am. Let me see. Summer Breeze said last week, Rita said Bill told her not to mess with Lala and her mother. Wow.
Well, see,
Thank
see.
you, Miss Piper. I remember Rita had the nerve to say she wished her daughter didn't look so much like her. What?
Oh wow. See, I don't get none of that. That's strange to me.
Well, they had said that she also said that she said told Lala she was dead to her. The hell?
What mother says that to their daughter?
Girl, how you gonna fix your mouth to say that? And not only that, how are you going to fix
You know
that?
why? You know why she can say that? Because I will stake my life on a Rita mama said that to her. That's why she can say it to her daughter.
Girl,
Rita mama, let me tell you, that's called learned behavior. So that tells me Rita mama said that to her.
mm, mm, mm. That has got to be a hurting girl. My heart go out to her. I'm gonna just say that.
Mm-mm.
My heart goes out to her. She is to me, she has been now she is the pawn in the whole situation
Yep.
because the grandmother is pulling her one way. Then she wants the relationship with her mom, but then her mom, old man, sitting back saying this, that thing, and the third. If I were her, I would step back because there's nothing like a peace of mind. I would step back, get my peace, especially if she is with child, so that I don't put all that stress on my baby and be the best mother that baby could ever see.
Well, the only way that's gonna happen is she gotta get the hell out of Baltimore, away from the grandmama and the mother. It's time to move on.
Well, oh, now all of a sudden Rita has lied and said she has a sister in ATL. Well, she might by her daddy.
Where is Lala's daddy at?
Oh, I don't know.
Maybe that could be a common denominator too. Where's
Mm.
where's her daddy at? Because you have to ask them hard questions like Yana Van Zim, and I asked the same thing. Why Shay Daddy was at that family meeting?
Right.
Cause,
Now he
cause, cause them sons, I believe the sons are putting that madness about the mama. It's the daddy. It's that common denominator.
well, I can't say this. Those men was handsome as hell, baby.
Yes,
Them
they
boys.
was. It was fine.
Nope.
It was fine.
Baby Dr. Joey. Baby Dr. Joey. Baby girl.
I mean, and that's why I used to tell my ex-husband. He used to get mad when I say something about Yana Van Zam and I say something about Oprah. And I used to tell him, our daughter is acting out because you don't spend enough time with her. It's you her first love.
Right.
It's you gonna teach her how a man's supposed to treat a
Treat
woman.
her.
Yes.
Exactly.
So
Exactly.
so when she's acting out and she's messing with the wrong men, it's because of you. And honey, he told me forever I was telling him wrong. But now that they go gun range together, they do all the stuff together. He see why she's finding better men because it's because of him.
Yeah. Because you know what they always say, women normally dates or marries a version of their father.
Yep, that is true, and I did too. My ex husband got ways like my dad.
Uh-oh, y'all. 30 minutes to the polls close. Hell no, Tammy. Tammy, are you okay? Are you okay, Tammy? Tammy said, y'all think Bill is fine? Hell no.
No, no, oh no,
Girl, uh-uh.
no. But
It's that extra small back for me.
like Yana Dad said, you have to ask the hard questions. You got to ask where's Lala dad at? Why he not playing a part in that? And I bless you
And
some.
then has he ever?
Yeah, that's true too. Because a girl is gonna act out when her daddy is supposed to show her first love.
Queen Ruby told me I just spit out my coffee. That's Tammy in here with that foolishness. Tammy in here with that foolishness, baby. Tammy. Bill looks like a dirty Q-tip. What you said, okay? Or
But
use toothbrush. Girl, You could have asked any other question but that, girl.
for real. But
But
Bama,
yeah,
thanks for
so I mean, it's unfortunate. I hated that it went down like this. And then today's scene is a scene that normally takes place on Friday. But here we are on Tuesday, election day, with this foolishness.
they probably didn't vote. They probably didn't. This is what they do.
Right, right.
But I hope Lala be okay. I hope she get the help she need. She takes care of her baby, and maybe she gonna have to let the grandmama and the mama let him go because they pulling her at both ends.
Right.
They're
And I mean, to spare her sanity, she
Mhm.
gonna have to let it go.
Yep. And that's a hard pill to swallow when it don't matter if your mama was good or she a bad. If she's still your mama, you gonna have that much love for her. But my mama was a good mama, and I just hurt that we couldn't make it work
Right. And
because she
and you
because
know
she was
what?
because she was standing on what she believed, and I was standing on what I believe.
Right. And see those two personalities, baby, they gonna always bump head. Those are two strong personalities, honey. And
Yes.
Lori, you're right. Lori says that Lala wants Rita to fight for her like she fights for Bill. Okay?
And see, that's so sad to me that the daughter gotta feel like the mama gotta fight, got her man in the way that she not fighting for her. That's just so
Mm-hmm.
sad
Yeah. Yeah.
because
Which is so heartbreaking. It's so heartbreaking. It's such a baby. Oh,
but
it's heavy.
we teach our daughters, don't depend on them, not depend on men, but you can't. A man can't be everything, but you have kids, and like if I'm gonna love my kids if I had an ex-husband or a new husband. I would never let him tell me what to do with my kids. They're my kids. I birthed them. They're gonna always be here with me.
Okay.
So
Okay.
you can move on. Not you can't say nothing about my kids. So
Daddy's baby's mom, the mama's baby's daddy's maybe. Because
so
when it comes down to it, I'ma always choose my kids.
thank you. So I mean, and them other kids is gonna say the same thing. You chose your man over me.
Oh, you know what, Fedora? You know what? That's another thing I didn't think about. Well, maybe she's not pregnant because Fedora says she ain't taking care of no baby while she's smoking. She needs to be extra careful because she has siblings. Exactly. You're right, Fedora.
Well, I mean, that's don't do. You don't supposed to do that either.
Mm-mm-mm.
Being grown and acting grown are two different things.
Maybe it's two different things.
It's
It's
two different things. I'm
totally
just,
different things.
I'm just saying. I tell my kids all the time. That's my favorite saying to them. I'm gonna give me a T-shirt. Being grown and acting grown is two different things.
Okay.
You know, just two different things. It's
And
like
that's on period right there, baby. You can run around and holler about I'm grown all day. Okay, but you still living with me. So how grown are you really?
yes. Like, I called my daughter like yeah last week. I said, "Did you pay rent?" She gonna say, "Well, I got me a new car," and I said, "And."
Mm-mm-mm.
I said,
And what
I said, "And."
until you can cover the rent or mortgage, car note, insurance, light, water, cable,
Thank you,
phone,
thank you,
you ain't grown.
thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm like, oh my god. I said, you know what? She was like, "Mom, my insurance is high." I said, "Well, that's why you're not on mine because you keep having accidents."
Oh, Bria said, I think he's angry because Lala spilled the beans. Lala wasn't holding it back. But even though she has come on here and been cussed out, called everything but a child of God by her mother, she's still willing to set that aside
Yep.
and make the relationship right. Child, you got to make it make sense. And you have
Obvious,
to see it for what it is.
obviously, she is longing for a mother figure, and I feel like this baby is making her long for a mother figure. Just saying,
Mm.
just saying.
Because right now, if she is pregnant, then she is very emotional right now.
Yep.
But she needs to protect her sanity.
And be the best mom you can do. Be the best mom you can be. And
Yeah.
you sometimes you gotta walk away from mama and daddy. And what somebody told me in the church a long time ago, they said prayer changed. And I prayed every night that me and my
Yeah.
mom and daddy situation would work out. I mean,
Hmm.
the Lord didn't answer right away, but He answered it. It just wasn't on the time that I wanted Him to be.
Well, you know he on his own time, honey. Can't rush. When
Yeah,
you go to
so
rush him trying to tell him what to do, it's gonna be a problem.
yeah, so I mean, you're gonna have to pray, keep it moving, take care of your baby, and hope it ain't no more wasted time with y'all.
Right. Exactly. Exactly.
I mean, that's
Because
what
one
you
thing about time is one thing you can never get back.
get back. Never. And you always think your mom and daddy gonna live forever. You always think that.
And you know what? I don't even want to think about mine not being here. You know I can't stand it because everybody know how I feel about my daddy now. That's
Yeah,
my songbird. That's my daddy.
yep.
Now I feel the same way about my mother, but baby, that daddy is the backbone.
And you know what? My mom was a backbone of the family.
Mm.
Daddy was a little hard. He was a little rough, but ever since mom don't pass away, he a little more softer now. But
Hmm.
uh, but he was a little rough. You know, I told mom a couple times divorce his behind and
What?
take his money. I said, divorce him and take half of his money. We live in California. He gonna get some alimony.
Okay, girl.
I used to tell that all the time. But she would say, "That's my husband. And he's the man of the house." I was like, "Okay."
Now, baby, those words would never come out my mouth, baby. Let me tell you something. Those words would never come out my mouth. Don't do it. Why?
But I'm from the she from the old school. I'm from the new school. He get on my nerves. I love my daddy, but a little
Is it
too
cold out
nasty
there?
for me.
Did you remember my song?
But I she gotta have to change her approach, and it's gonna have to change her approach with Lala. You know,
Yeah.
you gotta have to change your approach. That's all you can do with your children, and be better, and listen to them, and listen to where you failed at. Listen and be open, have an open heart, and listen to where you failed at as a mother.
Right.
Some mothers don't want to hear where they failed at. They was like, I was perfect. I know I'm not a perfect mother.
Well, I will say this: you may not want to hear, but sometimes you need to hear a hard truth.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. My kids told me they felt that, I could have worked things out with their daddy and all that. And I finally was like, no, we couldn't. No, we couldn't.
You hungry?
And you're gonna have to say, forgive me.
Yeah. Mm-mm-mm.
I
Girl.
mean, if Rita want to listen to Lala and listen to her real good, have an open heart and listen to how she feel about what happened to her. And
Right.
that's the only way you're gonna change the relationship with you and her. But
Yeah.
until the mama is willing to have an open conversation with their child and tell them, I'm the mama, you can't run this. That's what you're gonna get. You're gonna be people gonna be fighting and arguing and cussing each other out and being disrespectful.
Why?
I told them the issue what it is. I'm like, bro, I'm gonna get on 5:30. And they were like, okay, well, you gotta look at it from our point of view, this and this and that. You told me at 5, you put me on at 7:30, okay. They looking at overjump. Time and coming in late in the mornings. Overjump. Why you bring that up?
Right. And how relevant is that?
I said, dude, I'll be here.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Y'all, let me get out here and talk to one of my little kings, honey. I'll
Okay,
be
you
back.
take care
Girl.
back.
I'll be back because I'm gonna talk about this election, honey. I want to see what's really going on out here in these election streets.
Me too. Okay, Bama.
Okay, baby. Love you, mama.
Love you too. Bye bye.
You all be careful, be good, be safe. Hey, First Lady. I'll be back. We're gonna talk about it, honey. But I had to come in and just talk for a minute about what I had just seen, girl. What I had just saw. Until next time, I'll holler.